Sandra and I are at the Southport. Now we're at the pier here, the city pier. And this is a place that we'll sometimes come to take a selfie.
Do a family photo.
Family photo, usually right in this area, right here is where we'll be at. And so as you can see, hopefully it won't mess up the camera too much. You can see that mist. It is extremely foggy. But we're going to walk around town at Southport here and just kind of give you some highlights here and there, stores that we like to go into, little points of interest. Now we were going to take the ferry over here, but when we went to the ferry, they were gone. They had a 7 o'clock ferry that was going to come over, so we had to make about an hour and 10-minute drive up here. But if you are staying in like Oak Island, Wilmington, Carolina Beach, this is a place you're going to want to come. Now Sandra, we kind of wrote down some notes, and if you could kind of just tell the folks here now, we're not strangers to Southport.
No. This is our favorite place to come.
Yeah, this is
at the beach.
Yeah, our in-laws used to have a place at Oak Island, and we used to come here all the time. We actually did a ghost tour.
Yes.
One year, and so if you've never done the ghost tour here, you have to do the ghost tour. But again, we're gonna hopefully get to go to the cemetery also. Now that's one thing we always did, is we would always get some flashlights and go to this huge cemetery that we're going to show you. I think it'd be kind of spooky tonight because it's so foggy. And
let's walk this way toward the Maritime Museum.
All right, the Maritime Museum is going to be right here.
That's the gift shop.
Yeah, there's a gift shop right here. And hopefully nobody will think we're breaking in. And so here's one of the ships. And they got things from lighthouses, like I said, anything that has to do with, the open seas.
They got a lot of interactive exhibits.
Check out that ship.
Uh-huh.
That is one cool model.
Like the telescope that you can look and you can see way out into the water.
Yeah. Northrop, that's Northrop Mall. Northrop Mall. Antiques. And I'm going to tell you right now, they got some neat stuff in here. They got a mammoth tooth in here, and I've been debating on whether to add it to my collection of stuff. But they got a mammoth tooth in here for sale. They got all types of stuff. I love going to these thrift places, antique places, because it's like going through time. And it's not only, even if you don't buy anything, it's like a big museum. It's like a big museum. So if you're out at Southport here, check this place out. What do you got?
A cannon from 1776.
A what?
A cannon. A Revolutionary War period cannon.
That's an actual cannon?
Yeah, for $7,500. It's extremely rare.
Wow.
It says.
Check it out, y'all.
To the cannon.
Any of y'all got $7,500 y'all can
buy
spare.
This cannon.
You can buy this cannon. That is cool. That is wild. Bullfrog Corner.
Yep.
Look at this.
They have everything under the sun, pretty much.
Oh yeah. All types of toys and puzzles and candy, and I mean, it's just a fantasy land. A lot of times they got this stuff out here on the sidewalk, and it's spinning little wheels and stuff like that. And so, but this is a pretty, like I said, neat place. Bullfrog Corner.
All right. Oh, there he is.
This is Margaret Rudd and Associates Realtors, and this cat has always been here. Check him out.
he's a big fat cat.
Hey, kitty,
Hey,
kitty.
kitty.
I can't remember the name.
I can't even either, but we played with him one night.
Yeah, they actually let us in, and we got a chance to pet him and see him.
Hey, kitty.
And so, but they leave him here all night long.
He lives here.
Yeah, and so, but check him out. He's got a little window, a little place to sit at, and well taken care of. That is one massive
He's a big
cat.
cat.
I mean, I don't think you guys can't really appreciate the size of this animal.
He's like a half the size of the window.
He is huge.
Here he is.
He is ginormous.
He's a fat cat.
Hey, baby. Hey,
Here he
baby. That
is.
cat's like, man, I've seen so many of y'all. The Pearl. Port City, Java originated?
In Southport, Port City.
Well, okay. Well, I didn't know if it was just a...
Or Wilmington, one or the other. But it's a North Carolina owned business.
Anyway,
it's established in Wilmington, right here. 1995.
Okay, where we go?
But there was one in Salisbury for a little while where the bank used to be on West End Street, right there before you get to Catawba College, and now it's a Subway.
Anyway, you can get yourself a cup of coffee, and it's good.
They do have good coffee.
It's good. And sit out here and drink it. And they give bowls. They have a bowls for dogs.
Uh-huh.
Hey, is this one of those free libraries? Check it out.
Yep.
This is a big one. Look at the size of this thing. This is my hand compared to it. Here, stand next to it. That way to get a little... Yeah, it's huge.
Yeah, it is big.
But it's a free library. They got them around Salisbury also. And on the Carolina Thread Trail, you'll see me pointing them out. And so let's see what's in this one.
There's one in Mount Airy.
Yeah, Mount Airy's got them.
Yep.
I've never seen anything good in here.
No.
It's
That's what
all
Maddie always
just...
says.
Yeah.
But he's like, there's never anything good.
Thick books. I mean, what about some good old ghost stories or something like that? They could put something in
Well,
there.
these might be beach reads.
Yeah. It's all big, thick books at that.
They have Cheeses of the World.
Cheeses of the World. Check it out.
That's
now,
pretty cool.
Now, like I said, we could take this or we could leave a book. And the jail is going to be...
Where is the jail?
John Smith Cemetery.
I'm looking for the jail, Donnie.
Here we go.
Okay.
Here we go.
Oh, so what's next road back?
Yeah, so we got to go back.
Okay.
We got to go back down and then head up this way to the old Brunswick jail.
Yes. If you keep...
Okay, here we are. The Brunswick County Jail. And as far as is there a cost for this?
I don't think so.
I think it's free.
Donation.
Donations only. And so, back when I worked with the sheriff's office, I got a patch. And they have a big board in here full of all the county sheriff patches and stuff. And they did not have a Rowan County patch.
No.
And so I brought them one. And so I haven't had a chance to see inside and to look at the board and see if they had it up. But they have got, this place is really neat.
It is neat.
Because you get a chance to see how the old jails were ran. And
The jailer and his family lived here.
yeah, the jailer and the family lived in the jail. They took care, like you see Andy Griffith show, they brought them food and stuff like that from the house.
Yep.
This place, that's what they did. They actually did that. And they have a sign in. Well, they have a book where they booked in people, and they actually show it. It's on here on display, and you can turn the pages and actually see some of the crimes.
Yep.
And it's amazing. It's amazing how time has changed. And
Taking a pie out of somebody's window.
yeah. I mean, it's just, now some of the stuff is the same stuff that you would see today, but this is really neat. It's just a cool place to come view. As we were headed to the cemetery, I passed the sign. It's so dark out here, I forgot it was here. But just to give you some more information on this county jail here, it says built in 1904 to replace the old city jail, which was destroyed by fire. Used until 1971, when a new jail was erected to the rear. Present home of the Southport Historical Society. You know, when we went up, I forgot to mention this. When we were up, I don't know if you remember it, it showed you one of the jail cells.
Yeah.
Now, it ain't all the plush. Now, don't get me wrong, I wouldn't want to be in one of the jail cells now, but they had to use a bucket.
Yes.
They had to use a bucket to use the restroom, and so it had to be emptied out. And so it wasn't like, you flush a toilet or anything like that. They had to use a bucket. And so, but anyway, guys, now it's time to go to the cemetery. Ooh. All right, here we are. The old Smithville burying ground. Now, you said South...
used to be called Smithville.
Yeah, Southport used to be called Smithville, and so there you go there. And
Smithville was established. I got that written down.
they what?
I don't know.
Now, let me just point out real quick to these guys here. Shine over here. Here.
Smithville was established in 1792.
Smithville was established when?
1792.
1792.
And then it was changed to Southport in 1887.
All right, okay. Right here, you'll see these kiosks, and they give you certain facts about, the historic places and stuff like that. And so, but shine over here, and let's see if we can get. This is a big cemetery, and so what's cool is that when you go on the ghost tour, let me see the light for a second. When you go on the ghost tour out here, they walk around. The jail is part of it.
Yep.
And
park was part of it.
Yeah, the park. We didn't show you the park because it was so dark.
So dark.
And so, but this cemetery is part of it.
Yes.
It's part of it. Here's
Cemetery's
another.
main part of it.
Yeah, here's another kiosk. And so, but like I said, a lot of. Well, let's just read right here. I'm just curious myself. It says the cemetery has served this community first as Smithville and later as Southport since the 18th century. It is believed that burials took place here beginning with the presence of Fort Johnson in 1745. When the town was officially laid out in 1792, these grounds were marked as burying grounds on the map drawn up by the first commissioners. And so it says the oldest markers that survived into the 21st century are from 1804. That's kind of wild. Didn't we see it was on the Carolina Thread Trail, that one
Yeah, it was 1804
yeah.
also.
It was 1802.
Oh, 1802.
1802. So I mean, that goes back a long ways here. Here's one called Unique Gifts and Accessories. Duck, goose. Duck, goose, and they got a oyster bar over here.
Nice.
Southport Market, and it is very, very nice on the inside. Really nice. Got nice benches. I don't know. I could go see more of me. The Christmas house. All right. The Margaret and James Harper Jr. Library. And so, hey, there's Dolly. Hey, Dolly. And she's wearing a mask, too.
Oh, because she gives books to children.
See? Somebody put a mask on her.
That's so cute. Because she gives books to children.
I don't think I've ever been in here.
And she just turned 75. She looks good.
Dolly Parton
Is 75.
I called her Dolly Partner. Dolly Parton is 75?
Yep.
Okay, we're back at where we started at. There's restaurants here and there along. If you keep going straight down, there's several restaurants right at the water. And so, but if you do take the ghost tour out here, they actually started. I don't know if you can see that flagpole right there. That's usually where they start the ghost tour. And you'll walk the entire thing, and they actually end the ghost tour right here.